Are we live now? All right. I think we live. See that? That will always not get a flag. It's sad. This one gonna come in too. I turned the volume down. I turned myself back up. Luckily, the microphone way over there. All right, so we are live, and I can leave right now. At Solid Weight 5, that was an old video that I did to you last week. I had it on private. But that was the title of a video I did to you last week. So don't get your drawers in the tether. I didn't plan on going live. I was doing private testing. But YouTube put it out there. So it's out there. So let's take a look. Let's go to screen share. And y'all can see that we are doing PC usage is 19.1%. We're doing 30 frames a second. We haven't dropped any frames. And you can see that we green and we averaging 75.32. I put it on 75. It's on 75 or 65. We'll find out in a second. Let's go to settings. Let's go to output. Yeah, we do it 65. I can take it up to 75. It seems stable though. Let's see if we can go 75. Let's see if we can go 75. You ever say press the button? No, I gotta press it. No, that's 8. We don't need 8. That's too high. 75 apply. Y'all can see for audio, we are doing 48 gigahertz, 7.1 channels. I don't know if YouTube can handle it. I think YouTube can only do 2 channels, but you know. Video, we're doing 2560 by 1440. 2560 by 1440. This is what YouTube wants us to be at. This is where they want us to be at for some reason. So let's play something. The Windows Media already on. Let's go ahead and play something. Oh, the check. We didn't take care of the check. Hold on a second. We didn't take care of the check. Put it right here, all right. Put it on live chat. And pop the chat out. For y'all that don't know how to do this, go over to the live chat. We're supposed to live chat now. You need this link. You copy this link, minimize the chat, right? And you go into OBS. And you find your chat. We got 2 of them. Why we got 2 of them? One of them didn't work right. Well, one of them we're going to keep going right now. All right. So that's the chat right there. Now remember now, it's sized. You got to remember, it's sized for 5K. We got to break it down. That's what I was doing all the time. Bringing stuff down. So, we're going to paste in the chat. And hit OK. And you should see the chat. Now, we have to got to resize it. So go to transform, stress the strain. Now, one of these chats didn't work. And we're going to find out in a second. I hit it wrong. I think it's the one that don't work. Yeah, that's the one that don't work. But we'll go ahead and resize it. Okay. That one don't work. So we can block that out. Close it. Now, unlock this one. Unlock it. What do you get on? Oh, I see what the problem is. Alright. Now that chat's unlocked. It's open. I hit the button. Why didn't I unlock it? Thank you. Give me a hard time, sir. Y'all see it's over there in the corner. Why it's in the corner? Because we got to resize it. It's set up for 5K, not 2K. So now, stress the screen. Right? Now, let's go in. And let's get rid of that link. Get rid of that linky dink. And paste in the link. And hit OK. And we should have a chat. Alright, there's our chat. Now we gotta size it up. We're gonna drag it over. Right there. Then you bring it up. This is how you do a live stream for those that don't know. You getting trained today. So there's the chat. Oh, I didn't do that. Lock it. It's locked in place. All right, now we need to fix the webcam. That box you see in the right-hand corner, that's the webcam. The webcam is facing the wall. I'm laying in bed. So we have to fix the webcam. Bring that over. Bring that up to the word Mr. And the webcam. See, my face will be right there. But instead, y'all looking. If I bring the mouse over, y'all see it, yep. And that's the settings right there. All right. How we looking? PCU, 21%, 30 frames a second, no drop frames. Now, let's try and play some. New window, please. Can we get a new window? Go to Brave Browser. YouTube.com. Y'all see that on y'all screen. Alright, let's go to my channel. We're gonna get flagged. There we are right there. And let's see what YouTube make us do. They doing the show in 2K. We might as well just stay in 2K. They literally doing the show in 2K. They are literally doing the show. All right. So we tried to do it in 5K. We tried to do it in 4K. They keep giving us 2K, so we did it in 2K, and they complaining. So, YouTube wants us to do 2K. Okay, I ain't gonna cry about it no more. I'm done. I don't feel like I went to find it. Download. I went to find 24 and go back. That's what I'll do. Maybe not today. So let's play some video and see how we look. Why are you playing that 360 YouTube? That's 1080p, baby. Why don't you do me like that? 1080p. Alright, how are we looking? Let me look with the phone. How are we looking here? See that nobody here in the chat. Even though it says 4 y'all here. Alright, so looks pretty good. Well, they ain't no need in sending it 4K or 5K if they only gonna give us 2K just in the 2K and be happy. Or we go ahead and downgrade. Or we'll have to downgrade. It's our choice. What we want to do. I want to ask y'all opinion on something while I got y'all attention. I was looking on eBay and there ain't no deals. When I say there ain't no deals right now. So I was thinking, what about instead of buying a new 695, what if I buy a lamp? Replacement lamp, $52. Free shipping. What do y'all think? Should I buy the lamp and just change the bulb? Now I only paid $35 for the projector, but the bulb only lasted 3.5 months. So should I get a new bulb and change it myself? I looked at the videos. It's not that hard. It's a screw on the outside you take off, and then it's 2 screws on the inside that you loosen and you lift it out. It even has a latch. You just pull it out. It's not as hard as I thought it might be. Y'all think I should just go ahead and kick out the $52 and get a lamp? There ain't nothing wrong with the projector. The bulb just went up. Y'all think I should kick out the $52 for the lamp? Or Hmm. 52.45. Wait a minute, there's one for 41. Hold the presses there, Nelly. I said, hold the presses there, Nelly. There's one for 41. And that's for the 685 Breitling 685 week. 60-day warranty. What do y'all think? It's not that hard to change the length. Hey man, where is it? Put on the watch list. Alright, it's on the watch list. Alright. We'll make a decision. But 4161, that's not bad. Like getting a whole new projector. But let's look. What do they have? That's for parts only. And I want that. That's parts only. Oh, those are bullets. Oh, that's a lamp. Parts only. $200. Not paying no dang on $200 for something you already got one. Parts only. Somebody got two of them. Somebody trying to get 225. Somebody trying to get $225. I paid $35 for mine. I paid $35. Somebody want 191, 249. People Trump 249, 250, 204, 225. Man, I'm not paying any prices. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just buy the bug, get it over with, and learn how to do it. And that way, y'all always have a new projector. So we'll just go ahead and I'll change the bug my damn self. I'm looking. I even tried to, do the 685. I tried the 595. Long as it had T. Somebody won 2,000. Oh my God, they went over $3,000. If you had the 3280 in there, somebody won 2,900. I paid $35 for my. Are you serious? They crazy. Look at the prices. My bad. So you got the wrong button. Wait a minute. I'm trying to save some time. Copy. Open up Chrome. Paste. Projector. Lamp. Installation. There we go. Look, videos. Video should be old. Nobody should even care. How to change an Epson lamp.
Introducing the Grip 6 belt, the only belt on the market with a no gut pinch guarantee. The Grip 6 is so light and thin that you'll barely even notice it.
Get back. Trying to get me flat. Get back.
Lamps.
All right, here we go. We're going to replace it. Projectors only. There's a couple different models, but basically the lamps all go in the same way, and we're going to show you how to do this. Now, basically the key thing is we have to make sure we have the right projector. So if we give you a lamp, we need to know the projector type. In order to find the projector type, they're on the front of all these on the bottom. This is a PowerLight 822. It's important to have the right model number so we can get you the right lamp. There are 3 different types of lamps right now. So the right model number will get you the right lamp. What the lamp box will look like, just crack it open. There's a whole bunch of paper in here.
Oh, no, I know the
If
box
you
number.
want to read it, you can. I don't. I'm going to throw this over here. There's a little screwdriver in here too if you want it. I also don't use that, but if you want to, you can. First thing you're going to do is just going to take off the cover to the projector. So the lamp area and all these projectors is in the back in the same place here. So there's one singular screw to take this cover off. Boom, cover's off. And inside here, we're gonna get a look up inside here. There are 2 screws on either side. There's one up in here, and there's one up in here. What I'm gonna do without damaging my camera person is unscrew these. And all you have to do, if you notice, there's 2, basically a thumb and finger spot here, is pull this down. And I always leave one thread left, apparently. So unscrew a little more, and just pull this straight down. And I'm awesome. Let's unscrew it all the way. There we go. And that comes straight out. Now usually on these Epsons, this one clearly popped. Has lots of little shaker stuff in there. But this is a dead lamp. We do recycle these. So make sure you talk to your custodian about recycling those properly. Here's our new lamp. There's only one way this lamp's going to go in. So if we look up in here again, if you notice, there's a shape. There's a little edge here on the lamp. This has the same edge. I'm just going to line this up, push this in. And I'm going to stop there for a second. Don't stop recording. No. Get back here. This is the other thing I do.
You want to improve?
I just like to blow out the dust in here. That projector's pretty clean, but you might as well just blow it out while it's open. Back to me. Alright, here we go. Just push that straight up in, and then we're going to tighten the 2 screws we loosened previously. We just put our door back on. We'll come back around here. Door right here. Slide in.
Already in?
And we tighten.
See how I know this stuff?
Now at this point your lamp is replaced, but I do clean out the filter on the Epsons if you want to come around here. It depends on the model. Some of them are on the side. You'll see a big bracket. This model and the 822,
right.
the filter is actually sitting right on top of the lens area here.
Yeah, that's pretty
So pull
simple.
this out.
That's pretty simple. All right, here we go. This is my protector right here. Hopefully these videos so old that they don't flag. Oh, come on, man. You won't be showing the video, so what are you doing? We both went to a video. What are they doing? Oh, the video is inside. Okay. We'll watch on YouTube. Is that commercial? Yeah. We up again now. That's not the thing, guys. Tired. It's like I said in that video. If somebody really wanted to make some money, they could go around to old schools, businesses, and ask them what they do with their projectors when they're ready to recycle. And you can actually pick up some good used projectors. And then you can sell them. Get your little Wix website and sell them for a good price. But you also could offer to do free lamp replacements. Charge somebody like $30. They'll pay it. Charge somebody $30 to $50 to change that bulb. After you got about 20 people, depending on if they use it like I do, like a TV, or if they use it, if it's somebody that uses it in their game room or their family room, that bulb gonna last a long time. They're only using it 5 or 6 hours a week. But if you got somebody, get customers like me that run that projector 24/7, you can make some real money. Get your little clientele. Customers call you. You get the bulb. You go put it in for them. They pay you for the bulb, and they pay you to install it. Or tell them they can get it themselves. Like you start to go on eBay and look. They can get their own bulb. Pay you $50 for your trouble to come install it. That man changed that bulb in like 3 minutes. You can get to the point where you're gonna have so many customers. You can hire 3 or 4 people and have them go around and change their bulbs. And you just keep selling. And you keep going and getting them wholesale. And then you turn around and you sell them. You clean them up. Turn around, you sell them, give them a little warranty. If something go wrong, give them another one. You know what I'm saying? You paid $50 for it, charge them $100. Something go wrong with one of them, give them another one. You ain't lost nothing, but they go want their buzz replaced. You got a customer for life. You got money coming in for life. The more they use it, the more they gonna need the buck changed. Why ain't nobody doing that? Where's the business? You trying to get people to get into 4K, get them into the projectors first. If I was in position right now, if I had like a couple thousand on me, if I had a couple thousand, I would go out and start looking around for budget projectors. Then I would invite people over and say, hey, would you like to have this? Wouldn't you like to have this? Instead of looking at that little TV, would you like to have 120-inch screen, 150-inch screen? And if people will order it, I will come deliver it. I will help them set it up. For no fee. Anytime they need a bug change, they call me. They need a repair done. I'll take their projector and swap it out with another one. There you go. They want to know the difference. They just want something to work. Why nobody not doing it? Instead of worrying about the damn screen paint. They literally throwing these things away. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate the $35 that I paid for that $6.95, or replicate the $20 that I paid for that $4.85 that we're using right now. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to duplicate that. But the fact that there ain't none on sale right now, maybe I'll change the bug. Because I would have to downgrade. To spend the money, that bug will cost 50. What was it? We saw over 41. There was not one projector for $41. There was not one. Let's change it here. Yeah. We're gonna exit out. Epson. I was hoping eBay would help me. But I type it in. It is amazing how I'm doing it laying down. Isn't it amazing? I'm literally laying down in my bed, ready to show. We literally laying down in the bed, running the show. All right, y'all know how we do, Lois. That's already there. eBay know me. Let's see what they got. Now, they got short throw. Our next short throw for the ceiling is going to be a 525. That's a 425, man, when that match. It's a 525. There's a 575. It got 550. So they have different ones, ranging from 550 to 850 lamp hours. Now, in eco mode, you will be able to get 6,000 hours. In regular mode, I believe it's 35, if I'm correct. There's so many different models, but if I'm correct. 96, 99, nah. That's a 595. That's a 455. Remember now, we got a 485. We paid $25 for. Why would we downgrade to 455? $585, they want 100. They got, look at that, 4,477. Ain't crazy. On regular, you can get 5,000. Maybe I'm not sure. Now I know for the $695 you get 5,000. I'm not sure about the $595. This bug is then the end of its life. And for those of you who say, well, what do you mean, Minister Brother Darrell? Let me show you. I just wanna. I ain't need the whole thing. God darn. We ain't need the whole thing. We just wanted some of it. Hold on. See if I can take some of this off. Yeah. That's all we need. Give me the linky name. Copy. Better go on Chrome. Go to Chrome. Paste. Alright. Find Projector Central. There it is. You know, you can raise this up some. You know, to do live stream, I had to bring down the whatchamacallit and make it small, which I don't like, but you gotta do live stream. Now, the 95 has 14,001, so 10,001. But okay, whatever. 695 can do 1080p, not 1080i. 4,000 hours, 6,000 hours. So an Eco can do 6. My 695 does 5 and 10. That's 4 and 6. So y'all see that? 4,000 hours in regular mode, 6,000 hours in Eco, right? Let's go back. They got 4477. So if the hours are in regular, this bulb get ready to die. If they've done it in Eco, you might get 6. Trying to see if they say with the bulb, if they show the bulbs. If they had the courage to show the bulb. Nah. They ain't showing it. So, the reason why I got $20 off the projector on my 695. They told me it had 2,000 hours on there. And when they gave it to me, it had 3,900. They said it only had 2,000. Now I could have returned it, but I already had it set up. And it looked good. And it lasted 3.5 months. For $35. That's why I said if I learn how to change my own bulb, I ain't gotta go through the crap. Like these people lying. 4,400 hours on the bulb. The bulb lasts 4,000 to 6,000 hours. 4,000 hours. If it's in regular mode. 6,000 if it's in Eco. So if it's never been used in regular mode and it's all been used Eco. If it's all been in Eco, you get 4477 from 6. That's what? 1,533 hours. You're gonna pay $100 to get 1,500 hours on Eco. $1,500. Let me get the calculator here. Let me get the calculator here, please. Oh, so there, so you pick this one up. 1,500 hours divided by 24 hours a day is 62 days. Divided by 30 days. 2 months. You're going to pay $100 for 2 months. paid 35 and got 3.5. So even if, let's say this projector was only used in eco mode, only used in eco mode, which I doubt, you can get 2 months out of it for $99. But if it has been used in regular mode, and then somebody switched to eco thinking they were going to stay the bulb, that bulb is a ticking time bomb. Whoever buys this, that bulb is a ticking time bomb. $44.77. Go back. 4,000 in regular. So for the regular, having it on the regular, having it on the bright mode, the bulb will be dead. So somebody switched it over to try to get that 6,000. But if you got it mostly in high, it's not gonna last 6,000. How do I know? Because that's what I tried to do. When they offered me $20, I took it and bought another projector. And I said, well, it's rated for $10,000, and it's that, 39 going on 4. I still got what? I still got $5,000. That's half a year. It lasted 3.5 months. You gotta know what you're buying and don't get tricked. You gotta know what you're buying. I was thinking about getting it's 2 on here, and I'm not gonna say here in front. I like both. I would like to get it. My birthday next month. I would like to get it, but I think I'm better off getting the bug. But let's take a look. Matter of fact, let's just do this. Right link WUXGA. WUXGA is 4HD. Oh, parts only. Yeah, you knew that. You knew that. It's already on Lois. I was going to say, I'm buying that right now. Parts on. And 4HD. You know how to fix it. Alright. 696 UI. Bad bug missing cover. It got a bad bug, and they trying to sell it for $300. They got a bad bug and trying to sell it. Matter of fact, take that off. I had that on. Take that off. It got a bad bug, and they trying to sell it for $300. They want $450 for that one. It got 2,516 hours. It got 2,516 hours. Now I might be incorrect, but I believe that the bug is good for 5 to 10. So let's click that. Hold on a second. And that. All right. Copy. Go back to Chrome. Clear that out. Or did the central? Y'all able to see this? Let's take a look. 4,400 Anstar limits. 2,900 eco. 1920 by 1200. So it's actually Full HD is 1920 by 1080. So you get 120 more pixels go across the screen. 16,001 contrast ratio. 16,001. My 695 has 3,500 lumens. It's 1280 by 800, and it's 14,001. Dynamic iris, 3 LED chip, and handles 1080p, 60, 24, 30, 50. So you're good for all your 1080p viewing. Lamp life is 5,000 hours on bright, 10,000 hours on the eco. 5 on bright, 10,000 on eco. Let's go back. It got 2516. So half the bulb light was gone. Half the bulb light was gone. Now you can leave it on that 4,400 lumens and hope that it make it to 5, or you can put it in eco. What was it, 2,900 lumens, and hope it make it to 7. But you're gonna kicked out $450. Plus $40 shipping. Y'all see what I mean? One thing you gotta do your research. Not attractive. They want $527 for that, and lost their mind. They want $450. This only got 1262 on there. Somebody lost their mind. $800. And it ain't laser. Is it laser? No, I see a bug. And 696 again. They want 1,900. They want almost 1,200 for that. 1,100. Excuse me. Wait a minute, it's got a brand new lamp. Oh, the President Nelly. They got a brand new lamp in it. Wait a minute. They asking 225 though. They got a brand new lamp. Okay, is that right? Ain't it going down? Oh, it can't go no further down. Okay. What do you do about that? Well, we got a problem here. Break it down. They asking 225. That's a lot of money. Brand new lamp though. Unit with lightly used, good bright image. Has new Epson lamp. 3 HDMI ports. With power cord and remote. Hey man. That's 685, right? I don't think what they talk about. It don't have 3 HDMI ports. Hold on, I ain't gonna say that. Wait a minute. I don't know. This is why you gotta watch who you buy from. But let's find out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they got different versions. We'll see. Mine only had 2. I don't know if you'll find it on. Let's copy it. Let's go back. And let's go. Paste and go. Is that the central? $3,500 anti-lumens, 1280 by 800, 14,000 like I said. 3 LCD chips, 10-bit, 720p, 1080, 360, 24, 30, 50. Max data mode, 1920 by 1080. 5,000 hours, 10,000 hours in eco. Like I said, I got it at almost 4, and I thought that I could make it last until 10. No, it didn't. So somebody tell you, well, you know, you can go ahead and burn it up most of the way and then switch to eco, or that'll work. I'm living proof of that. But let's scroll down here. HDMI times 2 HDMI MHL. Maybe I have to go look. Maybe it do have 3. Maybe it does have 3. It's an HDMI times 2 and an HDMI. So is that a separate one? Maybe it does have 3. I've never needed 3. Maybe I never noticed. But okay. I don't know, y'all. Should I go for that one? Brand new bug. That's a lot of money though. $225. Goddamn. That's a lot of money. My birthday next month. I guess I can treat myself. What do y'all think? Should I just buy me bug? I think it'd be a waste. I think it would be a waste. Go one more. There you go. There you go. That's right. I like that right there. 575. 550 to 850 lamp hours. That's not bad. 96.99. That's bad. $125. Oh, we ain't going that low. This is a 1401. I don't think it's as good as 695. And they ask too much for the shipping. They got 1,068 on it. Let's take a different turn here. Do I still have that? Am I listed there? Yes, I did. Up and down arrow not working. Up and down arrow not working. I can't move it up. I can't move it up and down. All right, then exit out there. Let's go ahead for real. You know, it's time today, ain't you? There we go. Now, we were going to do this Wednesday. Oh, no, that's stupid. No, please do that. Wait a minute. We had a different article, though, right? No, that's not it. Okay. Is that it? I pick things at random. All right, I think this is a good topic we can cover. Never know when we're going to switch to something. You leave, and you might miss something. When you watch my show, you leave, you might miss something. Knowing when to speak and when to be silent. Let me get a sip of soda here. One more already here. There isn't anybody even here. I don't care if nobody here now. I go because I want to. Welcome to the new millennium, when we have provided constant opportunities online to voice our opinions and slay any opposition. But what happens when our beliefs and opinions are challenged? We prepare for defense. We prepare for verbal retaliation. And when we do this, we ultimately disregard Christ's commandment to love one another. When we do this, we ultimately disregard Christ's command to love one another. As believers, we are put in a position to influence those around us. The power of our words can be used to build up or tear down. Ecclesiastes 3:7 tells us that there is a time to keep silent and a time to speak. But when there's a time to keep silent, there's a time to speak. To discern the difference between knowing when to speak or be silent, we need to humbly seek the Lord through prayer, immerse ourselves in Scripture, and ask for His wisdom and discernment. When is silence best and blessed? Naturally, when we are not opening our mouths, we are more inclined to open our ears, whether toward others or toward God. We are forced into self-reflection and obedience in our silence, which will only further our ability to listen to the Spirit. We all have a spirit. Silence is best in moments of anger. When we are angry, there is a high likelihood that our words will not be produced by the Holy Spirit. James 1:9 instructs us, "Notice, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger." Similarly, whoever desires to love life and to see good days, let him keep his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. 1 Peter 3:10. I want to read this again. James 1:19 instructs us. Notice, my beloved brothers and sisters, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Why is this important? A lot of the times you hear something and you ready to jump. You ain't heard the whole story and you ready to jump. You ready to jump in, bring your opinion that nobody asked for, get everybody riled up, get people angry at you, let people know you're stupid or silly or crazy, or get yourself beat up. Be quick to hear the whole situation. Be slow to speak. Sometimes somebody might be saying something you don't like. It might be for your own good. But instead of listening and trying to see what angle, what position is that person coming from, you ready to attack. You say, what? You love me? You ready to go. You ready to go. Some people are even worse. Because at least they're in the moment. There are some people that sit there and sulk over something. For days, for weeks, for months. And then they explode. And when they explode, they're not even exploding on what the original problem was. They're exploding on somebody else or on another topic. People are like, man, why are you so worked up? Because it's been festering in you for a while. And now you're going to unleash it. It's best to keep your mouth shut. It's best to keep your mouth shut. If you see a couple having a domestic quarrel, yes, you can intervene and talk to both people. But the problem is, you think you being the hero and you won't come in and beat up the husband or the boyfriend, In your eyes, the man is mistreating her. In her eyes, it might be what she expects. And when you come in and be the hero, they both might jump on you. There's a time. Hold your tongue. If it's violent, stop it. But hold your tongue. Try to pull that woman up later on and say, hey, that's not right how you treat. And then see her reaction. If she goes, when he does that to me, I know he loves me. You can't do nothing. Walk away. There's nothing you can do. For you to get engaged, and what they doing, they both gonna jump on you. She's okay with it, as thick as it is. You jumping in is not gonna make her not be okay with it. Because she gonna go find another man. Even if you kill that man, she'll go find another man and treat her the same way. That's the way she was raised, and that's what she knows. She's gonna find men. She's gonna be attracted to men that's like that. You got to know when to say something and when to hold your tongue. I know a lot of parents out there, your daughter or son is married to a half-dead, is married to a sorry person, they won't work, they got no income, they don't bring anything to the table, your child taking care of them and taking care of the kids, and that person lay around and watch TV or play video games all day, watch soap operas, don't do nothing, don't even cook clean. You know you want to say something to your child loves that person. Well, no matter how sorry that person is, your child loves you. Maybe your child believes they can't do better. When you try to force your son or daughter to leave that mate, you cause division between you and your child. You can't make somebody want what you want. You can't make somebody like what you like. I don't know how you be with a man. That man laying around, he don't do nothing. He don't bring nothing to the table. I don't understand how you could be. You be around a woman, she sit around the house and watch TV all day, watch soap operas and watch Jerry Springer and all them court shows. Don't do nothing. Don't take care of the kids. Don't keep the house clean. You gotta work all day. You gotta come home and cook. You gotta make sure the kids do their homework. If that son of yours is happy, let it be. Keep them thoughts to yourself. When you are invited over, go over there and be nice. So that you be invited back again. So that you can see your grandkids. Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. Yeah, man, no, hold your tongue. But keep trifling. Hold your tongue. If your son like that trifling woman, ain't nothing you can do about it. Except make him stay away from you. That's all you can do. That's what you're going to do. But you're going to drive him away. You're going to let her win. So when you gone, she could be even more trifling. Hold your tongue. Eventually, your son will say, I'm tired of this. You got to start doing something. You got to carry your load. You got to get out. Let your son realize it for himself. If you're a father and you raise your daughter up correctly, you got her into a good college, she got a good job, she meet a half-dead cousin. The more you try to drive a wedge between her and that cousin, the more she's going to lean toward that cousin. The fastest way to get rid of a boyfriend of your daughter's fathers, if you're listening, act like you're cool with him. 99.9% of young ladies have a little bit of rebellion in them. They want to rebel. They want to go out on their own. They don't want a man like that father. They say they do, but when they're young, they don't. When they get older, that's when they gravitate toward it. Now, you would hope that she wouldn't have to get burnt, pick up AIDS or syphilis or herpes while she bounced from bum to bum, pick up kids, nobody taking care of. You hope that you raised them better than that, but you got to keep your mouth shut. Sometimes people got to find out for themselves. See, as parents, we want to tell our kids, I don't want you to make the same mistakes I made. But those mistakes make you who you are. How do you know how to do something? When you do it, you say, okay, I ain't gonna no more. If you see you have a child that constantly picks the wrong kind of people, in your opinion, you have to wait and hope that the values that you gave them eventually went out and they get tired. It might be exciting, them growing up in structure. Everything structured. See somebody like, yeah, whatever, yeah, whatever, yeah, whatever, yeah. That might be attractive for somebody who has a life to structure. Remember they say librarians are the wildest. Parochial school girls supposed to be the wildest. But they kept quiet. And when they get away from that authority, their first instinct is to go buck wild. You got to know that and say, go ahead, go buck wild. But when you're ready to get serious, come let me direct you. Go ahead and do what you want to do. But when you're done, I'll be right here waiting with the Bible. And I'm going to show you the God with you. Put you on the right path. But go ahead and sow your wild oats, as they say. And you hold your tongue. And they bring the sorriest men or the sorriest women to sit at your dining room table. Just know it's a phase. Don't encourage the phase. Don't make it worse. Pretty soon, they'll realize, hey, I thought my parents was going to say something, but they didn't. But I got to say it. Man, you suck. Holding your tongue in certain situations gets you a lot further than opening your mouth. Somebody will say, well, I ain't taking nothing. I'm going to stand up. You know, when somebody attacked me the first time, I don't pay no mind. Second time, I don't pay no mind. Third time, I go for that throat. And you say, well, you just said to hold your peace. Well, I did. Jesus said, somebody slap you on the cheek, turn it off with the other one. But then he didn't say like that. He didn't say turn it back. Let him slap you on that first cheek. He didn't say. He left it open. So I let somebody attack twice. Even though the trolls came into the chat while I was in the store. I waited till I got outside. You think I couldn't have pulled the other phone out of my pocket and took care of them then? I let them go ahead. I let that insult pile up. I'm showing God patience, that I can be patient in that scenario, that I don't have to respond right away. I can sit and let everybody see how stupid these people are, and then get rid of them. See, I let you make a fool get out, then I get rid of you. I don't get rid of you off the top. I let you come in and show everybody how dumb you are. Then I get rid of you. I hold my tongue. I keep doing my show like you ain't there. And then eventually I get around to you. By that time, I've seen what's type. It only takes me seconds to look at which type and amount of offense. But I let you just keep talking. The more you talk, the more I beat you up. But I can hold my tongue. I can hold my tongue. If I say something incorrectly, then I'm not going to back down. I said that most people around me don't care about 4K. It's true. The only day on TV at work, they happy. If I go out right now and walk up and down the hallways and tell people how to set up a dual projector setup like I got, how many of them think actually gonna do it? None. They're not gonna put the work in. They're not gonna put the work in. They won't even save up to buy a bike. You think they're gonna be working on setting their projectors up and keeping them up? Most of them won't. They satisfied with the little 25-inch, 30-inch TV. And sit down and look at it. And be just as happy to watch it in 720p. Oh, you're lying. I'm telling you what I see. I wasn't surprised when Rock Bottom said, yeah, 4K is nice. I knew he would be technical enough to know. Most of these people I'm living around, they care less. They're more concerned about what JoJo on the corner said. They're more concerned about getting that drinky drink. They're more concerned about getting their weed, or getting that crack, or getting that heroin. That's what they're concerned about. That's not a lie. This man keep hitting me up. I'm not paying no $500 when they're gonna project. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna do it. Now that I can't do it, it's just hard. It's just hard. So I see Crow came in. Why you retract your message? I didn't even see you come in. But you know, you got people that only think the way they think. There's billions of people on the planet. We all don't think the same way. You can't push what you think on somebody else without violence. But we have wars. My religion is real, yours ain't. I think we should be able to treat our women and kids like doves. You say they're human beings. We should be able to enslave people that don't look like us. Some of you say, no, we can't. It's not right. Be quick to hear. Hear what's going on and get the facts. Be slow to speak. Be slow to anger. Remember, even though watching that Ken Burns, I keep saying Burns is Bird. Watching his video, I was given the impression that Crow 1106 had a racist thumbnail on his website. I didn't say nothing. I held my tongue. When he came on there and tried to justify it and tried to say, if I did want it on my site, yeah, I can put it on there, my business. That's when I had to get it. I held my tongue. He's still thinking that I came at him because of the thumbnail. I came at him because he defended it. And defended the guy that let it be up there, the guy who video it was. They had his name all over it. As long as he didn't see here, prima donna. Guy that was face and name and everything. As long as his face and name was in it, he'll defend it to the death no matter what it is. That's what got me in. It wasn't about the photo. If the photo been there for 5 years and nobody never said nothing, nobody noticed it, oh well. But for you to sit there and trying to defend it, oh no, we got problems. So you should keep your mouth shut and leave it alone. Which is what we're talking about. Keep your mouth shut and leave it alone. I should have went on your website and looked myself before I made my video. When I saw Kenneth Bird take down that first video and start talking about it, I said, wait a minute, something ain't right. I went on to my video down. I should have done nothing anyway. Then a week later, you go sneak on somebody else's show and talking about me in the video. Now we got a problem. See, if you just left it alone, it wouldn't have been there. But you couldn't leave it alone. You couldn't be slow to speak. You couldn't be slow to anger. Now this whole thing has started. And you thought you was going to send your minions. I ain't Kenneth Bird. I ain't trying to salt nothing. I don't need you in my chat. I don't care if nobody in my chat. That's the difference. You need people in your chat. I gotta remember to look at my chat. I ought to be kind of glad that it ain't gone dead. I ain't had to worry about looking. But you need somebody to look at you. Look at me, look at me, look at me. That's why I came and got you. I told you, I don't see no Mexican attributes about you. I work with Mexicans. There ain't no Chico in you that I see. There ain't no Julio in you, I see. There ain't no Watez in you, I see. I called you out on it. You gonna make a video and talk about he gonna count me and I don't like my Mexican heritage. Yeah, I said it. I looked over your video and I didn't see it. I said it. And what you gonna do? You gonna put up 2 videos. One in Spanish and one in English. In your live section. But over your whole channel, you don't do that no other time. Other than the time I called you out. And ain't done it since. You wasn't playing video games. That's why I was showing the video game on the ceiling. Now all of a sudden you in a solid week. Y'all sitting there playing video games. I'm telling everybody how to get another version of Dolby Atmos. Now all of a sudden, Soundwave 5 doing a video. Dolby Atmos about people can't afford it. You know, if you're on the budget, I think you can't afford it. You know, but you know, you got people out there giving out misinformation. Ain't told me what I told you that was misinformation. But they don't even understand it. But I broke it down. See, I hold my tongue for somebody to do something stupid. And I still hold my tongue. I let the evidence mount. Then I retaliate. That's why you'll never beat me. Man, how much money you got? Man, how many friends you got? I always attack logic. Anybody. A lot of the times people don't comment. You probably say, did you comment? Yeah, one comment in the whole show. But yet, 50 people watch. They won't comment because they know after you comment, something down your throat. They're scared to comment. Because I don't deal with feelings. I don't deal with what I think. I still haven't looked. I'll look right now. I told y'all I didn't think that the projector had 3 HDMI ports. The guy on the eBay asked that they do. Well, let's find out. Instead of talking about it, let's be about it. I got these things stacked up. There's a projector right there. Hope it don't fall over. If you do, you in trouble. Come on, girl. Come on. Give me a hard time here. All right, let's find out. Here we have 3 HDMI ports. I got the projector right here. And I'm glad I didn't throw it away. All right, let's find out. We got 3 HDMI ports. It does. It does. Yep. It does. They got 3 HDMI ports. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get the bug. I didn't know it had 3. We'll go ahead and get the bug. Put this, replace the bug. See? The real reason why these projectors, especially the Epsons, won't catch on, they have the plugs up in the machine. And if you got big hands, it's really hard to put the plugs in there, and it's hard to see what you're doing. A lot of people not going to want to fool with it. And I'm going to tell you, I have to get down on the floor and lay down. And it takes a while to put that stuff in. A lot of people ain't going to do it. A lot of people ain't going to do it. Well, I just look at the phone, and it looks like somebody chatting away. So we got to see if they're in a real account. Or we even acknowledge anything they say. If they have a real account. The microphone on the other side of the room, sir. I'm laying in my bed. Do you want me to get up? I can get up. Hold on. See? All you had to say was, I'm having a hard time hearing. Now, when I play these shows back, you got to remember, I got 14 speakers. I got Fox Dolby Atmos. Hold on a sec. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hold on a second. All right. Can y'all hear me now? Ready to go to the OBS? Give me 1 second here. Let me get the OBS and get the webcam straight, because the webcam was just facing the screen. I was laying down there looking at the screen right there. Y'all screen right here too. But you know, y'all trying to tell me that y'all set up better. I don't know how, but you know. But the microphone is right here. Now, let me check the webcam. Make sure it ain't all in my mouth, all in my face. Bring it up a little bit. Hello. Can you hear me now, sir? Now, let's see what you had to say. I saw that part. Now, let's see. So you make fun of Kenneth Burns for not having a bid, but I got a bid, and you still gonna make fun of me. Boy, y'all suck. I'm sorry, y'all suck. Y'all need to get. Let me take this dude out here real quick. Let me go to his channel. He got subscribers and he got videos. I can leave him up here, and we're gonna go check out his videos. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and Psych Kyle 471. No, 471 subscribers. No, what is his link? So I can go check him out. Oh, he got it blocked. Here we go. Trying to copy this link here. Copy the link. And let me paste it. And we're going to check this sucker out. Let me go ahead and paste that link in there. Paste that linky dink. All right. We're going to check you out, sir. So, you have passed the test, so we can allow you to stay. We can allow you to stay. So, we're going to see. We're going to see what kind of videos you make. We're going to see how your mindset is. Now, see, you sitting there bragging. Your bed is elevated 5 feet above the floor. No bed frames. Now, so did that make you better? What would that setup do for a wild sleeper like me that constantly rolls off the bed? How would that work out for me, sir? You're opening your mouth up without doing your research. Because if you had done your research, I got plenty of videos up to tell you that I fall off the bed. Ask some people that follow me that tell you. I've gotten into fights with girls that I didn't beat them up while I was asleep. I'm just a wild sleeper. How am I going to sleep in the bed 7 feet off the ground? That's good for you. See, this is the problem. You keep taking what you do, and you think that everybody should be doing what you do, and if they don't, you better than them. When in actuality, you're just weird. You're not better. You're just weird to those people. You're eccentric to those people. They don't admire you. They don't look up to you. They're not jealous of you. They just think you're weird. Do you understand? Let's see what else the chump got. He typing away, boy. He triggered. Oh, he triggered. He's triggered. Man, I'm always elevated. Maybe you put your feet on the ground. And stop being so high in the air. Why would I point one out? Now you sitting there bragging. Monitor for my PC that I use a Bluetooth keyboard and a mouse. I use I got two. Actually, I got 2 keyboards and 2 mouses. I'm laying in the bed working the keyboard and the mouse. You idiot. I'm laying in the bed working the keyboard and the mouse. But see, if I wanted to play your game, I would say, how many live streams do you have up in 2K? But see, I know that most people don't care about 2K. Hold on, this phone get ready to die. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. Phone get ready to die. Give me a second, man. I got a power bank over here. How much is left on this power bank? Ain't there a cord over there? Where's that cord at? I need a cord. All these cords together. We just bought a whole bunch of them. I know we did. Is this cord? Yeah, here's one. Should have went to the back. That's a double-sided one. Now we don't need that. We need a regular cord, a regular USB-C. Got all this equipment around here. Here's one. How much left on the power bank? %. Give me 1 second. Let me grab these something. I was laying down in pure comfort. And no intention ain't going live today. You were just doing text. Like I said, it wasn't my intent to even go live today. Got the power bank. Says 75%. Plug this up here. Now let's go back and see what the dude talking about here. But now I noticed that so you know that them comments you're making are being held, right? You say you got 4 black lit posters 2 feet above your head, which begins the side of the ceiling. I can honestly say, who cares? I mean, got done. Who cares? You know that you're not supposed to have pictures of anything on the wall. Dogs, animals, celebrities, the wind, trees. All of that is an insult to God. You know that, right? It's in the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not have no idols. Haven't you noticed there ain't nothing on my walls? You think it's a wait a minute. Okay, the messages were held. Okay. So, once again, you sitting here bragging. But what are you bragging about, sir? You have a bed 7 feet off the ground. Doesn't impress me because I know for a fact I would have broken bones. The way I fall to bed. A follower of mine suggested, because when I moved, I was going to bring my king-size bed that I kept falling out of. And she was like, why don't you just order one? I was trying to figure out how I was going to get it over here. She was like, why don't you just order one off Amazon? And I did. And I love it. So when you try to make fun of me, you ain't making fun of me. I got what I need. So y'all ain't gone from making fun of Kenneth Bird for sleeping on the floor. You see I got a bed. Now you're saying the bed too low to the ground. Which one is it? Y'all hook on one thing. I got clothes under the bed too. Shoes, speakers. What's your point? You keep talking about what you got. What you got is what you got. You got what you want. Everybody don't want what you want. I just said earlier, if I went up and down the halls telling the people, showing them my setup, maybe one person might try to actually do it. I know that what I'm doing is something unique everybody don't want to be bothered with doing. I understand that. But you got to understand that too. Don't nobody want to climb no step ladder to get into that bed. But you got trampoline. You got one of those little mini trampolines they use in the gyms. And you jump on it and land on the bed. I hope you don't go over it. That's something that you desire. Everybody don't desire that, sir. But because you do it, don't mean you better than anybody else. Now I can tell you this. If it was 7 feet off the ground, I wouldn't be able to see my overhead screen. I'd be up on it. But you done took me off the subject. But since you done took me off the subject, would you anything else you want to say before I get back? See, the difference is I know that my setup look good. But the difference is I don't care what nobody else thinks. That's the difference. Everybody got a butt. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got a thought. On this channel, we don't care what you think. We don't care what you feel. Everybody got feelings. Nobody feel the same way about anything. We don't focus on that. That's why a lot of people don't check. Because they'll say, well, I think, and I'll tear them up. What I feel, I'll tear them up. Don't nobody care what you think. Don't nobody care what you feel. What do you know? What do you know? That's what I care about. What do you know? What do you know? I didn't realize that was up there all that time. Is that on the screen? Yes, it is. Close that. I'm just scrolling through it, not knowing that it's other people on the side. But answer the question. I'm sitting here trying to make YouTube accept any other resolution than 2K. Most of the people that watch me don't care about 2K, don't care about 4K. If I came to them in 360, most of them would say, hey, you look a little blurry there. And they would keep listening to the show. But y'all getting y'all drawers, getting your tippers about something. But because I took the time to learn Psycho Kyle, if you say that one more time on my channel, you out of here. That's the devil telling you to say that, and you listening. That's the devil telling you that, and you listening to him. You trying to get some attention. There's only 5 people here, and you so desperate to get that attention. You did all that typing. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. I mean, you embarrassing. You are really embarrassing. But your question was answered. You said I was too far from the microphone. That means you got some crappy speakers. Because when I play the video back of me laying in the bed, it sounds clear to me. So I don't understand. So you must not have a good sound system. Because I sound nice and clear. You must not have a good sound system. The reason why I was over there, I didn't feel like turning my system off. Why would I have to turn part of the system off? Because 8 of my 14 speakers are Logitech. And they all controlled by this one speaker here. And that speaker is right underneath the microphone. So that means I need to turn those 8 speakers off. The audio comes in through the OBS for y'all, straight from the computer. Y'all don't notice any loss of volume. But I'm sitting way up here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speakers are going to play back where I was laying at. I can't have them loud because the microphone will interfere. If I have it loud, you'll get that interference from the microphone. So I'd rather mute the mic when I want to turn some music on. I ain't got to talk all the time. So you saying you 6 foot, 140 pounds, so it's easy. Okay, well, that's good for you. So you're blessed with height. Okay. That's good for you. I want to be able to lay down and play my video game and just look up. I can do that. If I want to sit up and play the video game, I can do that. When I watch the wrestling, when I watch the UFC, when I watch the boxing, I want to see the person get hit in their mouth. I want to see the blood spurt out. I want to see the sweat coming up the body. Somebody get body slammed. I want to see the dust come off the canvas. Can't do that from across the room. Can't do that with a little TV that's across the room. I believe in real immersion, but that's me. I can't make you like what I like. That's the problem. Yeah, you know, we all got the same car and we all look the same, and that person want to be different. Let that person be different. They don't have to conform. They don't have to think what you think. They don't have to believe what you believe. But why not pull them to the side and say, hey, why do you believe what you believe? Now, instead, you want to shove what you believe down their throat. That's the issue. That is the issue. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd be surprised when anybody come watch the show. I'd be surprised. Because, see, if I listen to this world, I'm nothing. Until you put a keyboard in my hand, well, a microphone in my hand, I'm nothing. But God says you everything. Who am I going to listen to? Who am I going to worry about? Who am I going to be concerned with? The people that watch me know me. They're not concerned with what you're saying. Because I don't hide anything. But you try and get all this attention just typing away. And I'm sitting here laughing at you. You ain't even hear what I said. I said I'll let you type away. I'll let you go ahead and type away. You can expose yourself. Then I come in and get you. You was gone. What made you come back? But yeah, I came over here to the desk. Can you hear me now? See, when I used to use the little 32-inch TV and it would sit on top of the desk, I would sit here at the desk and the webcam went on top of the TV. Now I got it on a tripod, sitting on the desk where the TV used to be at. Because I'm looking at 120 inches. Why would I want to look at the 32-inch? I'm being honest. But I'll go ahead and make some points while we're here. Let's back out of here and let's go have some fun. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Hope I didn't back out of there. Uh-oh. 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 Wait a minute, let's do this. Go back. Go back. Are we still there? Okay. Give me a new window. Let's do this. Do a new window. Now, let's go to the OBS. All right, it's on screen share, okay. I mean, whatever's on my computer screen, y'all will see. All right, now let's go back in. Show you something real quick here. There's some fun. Let's check out your boy Crow. Let's go to his live streams.
What is up? This is Crow 1176.
All right, turn the speakers off. Wait a minute.
All right, how's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, hold on, we gotta turn the volume up because I can't.
Let's see this.
Be over there.
Test 1 2. Is there a mic here? Let me know if you're getting any sound, guys, please. I'm testing out this new mic that I just got. Wanted to know if
There you go, bragging.
I'm actually getting any type
Testing
of
out my new mic.
sound. What's up, Lincoln Heights? Can you hear me by any chance? Can you verify that you're getting sound?
You know, you really telling me that you're a sicko. because of what you keep saying.
Loud and clear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna make it through the filter, and you still
All right,
keep doing
guys.
it.
So today,
This is how I know you're a retard.
says, where's the storefront, right? All right. So
Look at this screen.
let's start by doing this. All right. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Crow, you know,
Look how dark this screen is. That's dark. Look at that. That light behind the screen. It's not affecting the screen. It's behind it. Look at the darkness. Look at the darkness on the sides. Why the hell would you waste your money buying his mix? Why would you waste your money? Look at it. The light is up there. It ain't down here. He got it behind. Look how dark it is on the side. How is that better than having a white sheet up there? I'm asking the question. How is it better than having a white sheet up there? How is it better than having a white sheet? That's all I'm asking. How is that better? Let's go to his videos. Listen to something real quick.
Your environment, like I told you before, guys, it's probably different from mine, but this is what the Cinemax mix could.
I mean, what's too far?
I'm gonna show Netflix. All right, this is for, you know, answering some questions that people have that have been hitting me up on my website, and this is just for, you know, informational purposes, entertainment purposes. It is copyrighted, of course, by Netflix. This is the new episodes of Our Planets. I'm just gonna show you just a little bit of what I see. And as you can see, my windows in the back are open, and you know, I'm really comfortable. There's nothing tripping over and over.
The dude just told on himself. Yeah, I know my screen look dark, but look, the windows back here are open. Ain't no windows up here. He's trying to say before somebody else come in there and say, why your screen so dark? The fact that he knows it, he's telling you. It's almost like a child. You tell, don't go in the cookie jar. And he's like, I'm going in the jar. I'm going in the jar. He telling on himself. What are you going to buy his paint for if you got to have your screen in the dark? That's dark. Look at it. That's dark. But you'll defend him to the grave, won't you? This dude put a video up yesterday. I'll mute it because it don't need no volume. But I'll show you something. What does it say right there? 480p. 480p. He's worrying about you getting a 4K projector. But he out there recording in 4K for y'all. He wants you to get a 4K projector for him to send you a video on 480p. Cell phones in 1980, if they did 480p, you thought you were doing something. You thought you had something. He wants you to spend thousands of dollars on the projector and buy his screen paint. But he gonna come to you in 480p. How is this gonna look in 480 in a 4K projector? How would it look? It got to stretch. That's only 850 pixels across the screen. 4K is 3800 across the screen. That projector or TV has a stretch 852 across 3840 pixels. But this guy want to tell you something. You should listen to him. You should buy from him. When I make fun of him, look at what he does. When I make fun of him, look at what he does. Why you always go down to the bottom? Watch this. Shot this video in 8K. Who has the 8K projector? But here's my question. What did he use to shoot it with? Did he use a program to scale it up? Because it's only 1 minute and 38 seconds long. It's 1 minute and 38 seconds long. It's 1 minute and 38 seconds long. So you're telling me that you worrying about recording in 8K that nobody can reproduce, but you can do it for less than 2 minutes? If you ain't a fanboy, what are you? What are you showing us? Nobody can use this. It's not usable. What TV show is 2 minutes? What athletic game is 2 minutes? A Mike Tyson fight? The introductions is longer than what you can record at, right? And you ain't the only one, because it's your buddy too. Let me back all the way out here. Back all the way out here and come back in. Hit that refresh button. Oh, we're trying to throw an ad up in there. Once we get in here, they can't give us no ads. YouTube figured out a way though. Let's go back up here and check out the buddy. There he is. Let's go check out the other douchebag. The other fiduciary firm. Ever since I've been jumping on him, he ain't made a live stream in 2 weeks. He ain't done a live stream in 2 weeks. If he did, he took it down. Look on the videos. Ever since he made the show talking about, I don't know nothing about Dolby Atmos, but we can take a look. His Epson projector. His Epson projector. Talking about Ken Bird. Ken Bird. Ken Bird. Is all his videos on Ken Bird? But I want to show you something. Ever since he told me, or told y'all, that I don't know what I'm talking about, he ain't done that one video on Dolby Atmos. What is he showing? THX. THX. Learning the THX program. THX. But notice, he says better quality. Better quality. Better quality. He don't know what he's talking about. But let's see if he did this one. This looks like to be the longest one. What's the quality? He did it in 1080p, 60 frames a second. So after I got on him about being in 720p. He made his last 4 videos in 1080p, 60 frames a second. That's not 4K. That's not 4K. That's not 4K. But you're telling me I don't know anything about Dolby Atmos, but you're talking about THX. THX is an organization, it's a firm that rates the quality of your setup. That's what they do. Whether you're in a movie theater or a music studio, wherever you're at, they rate the quality. They'll come rate your home theater. They rate. When somebody rates something, that's giving their opinion. But you showing stuff from 1993 because you want to prove that your Dolby Atmos is superior. But you don't explain your Dolby Atmos. You don't explain why it's superior. You don't show us overhead speakers and this and that. But you think you know what you're talking about. But you don't mention Aurora, which has been around for about 35 years, if I'm correct. You don't mention the fact that 3D and spatial audio has been around since the 70s. You don't mention that. You don't mention that at all. Because you don't know what the heck you're talking about. But the longest video you can do in 1080p is 11 minutes. So you got Crow putting up videos in 8K. I think it's a fake 8K, but 8K. For 1 minute and 38 seconds. This dude, last 4 videos, all of them are under 2 minutes, except for this one. Because he planned an interview. What is he trying to teach you with this interview? Because whatever it is, it's old. He's talking about the THX program, which is just an organization that goes around rating stuff. They don't create nothing. They don't make nothing. They just rate something and put that brand name on it. The person that's doing it can do whatever they want to do. You slide them a couple extra dollars, they can slide you a couple extra dollars. You want to slide a couple dollars? Was it here or was it on the live stream? Speaking of live stream, same dude that sat there and let y'all make fun of me when I was talking about using the bet sheet, but he's doing a video on the bet sheet. There's another video on the bet sheet. He wondered why I had a problem with him. He wonders why I had a problem with him. He moved that board around a lot, I see. But I'll take this at random. Now, let's just pause right there. That looks like a well-lit room, don't it? That looks like a well-lit room, doesn't it? Don't it, y'all? First of all, let's see what are we recording in. We're recording in 720p. We see that. And I put it in 720p. That look like a well-lit room. You got a problem. This is a strategically placed screen. That blank cardboard that's behind it is blocking that window behind it. The blinds are turned down, so the light is coming down when they come in. It's hitting that board and bouncing back. How do I know? I see it bouncing on the sides. But if you come up, why does it stop? If the room is so well lit, when you get by the screen, it's dark. You see that shadow right there. It's dark right here. Where's the light? It's light here. It's light all up here. Right? Why is it dark? Why is it dark right there? But that's blocking the light from back there. Then, why doesn't he extend it all the way out? Why does he leave it in? So that black can help absorb some of the light. He ain't got it at the top, don't need it. He got this partition right here. The same way I'm using this partition, I'm using this, what do you call it? This tray. They call it a tripod tray. Notice that I got the projector hanging down 1.5 inches so that the light doesn't go straight to my front projection. It bounces off and comes back. That's what that's doing. The light hitting the screen is bouncing back. The light that's coming in is bouncing back behind it. This is somebody who went through great lengths to rig this up to make it look good. He rigged this up to make it look good so that you think that it worked. In reality, as long as you got enough lumens to push up there, this picture will work with almost any projector, as long as it's at least 2,500 lumens. Because he has strategically made it dark. You can see the darkness in front of the screen. Why is it so dark down there? Where's the light? Where's the light? Where's the light? From behind that screen, you don't see no light. You light up my light. Where's the light? But they want to tell you, you know what they're talking about. Where's the light at? He gives you the impression that it's a well-lit room. Not around that screen. Light is gone. All of it should be light. Why is it dark? Why is it dark? Why is it so dark down here? You can't see nothing. Look at how much stuff you got in front of it. There's another cabinet back there too. You see the light? Look at the light from the window. Shooting right there. It's even stopped by this. It want to do something, but it can't. It stopped. He got it blocked. It's actually stopped. Look at that, it stopped. The light can't do nothing. It want to do something, but it can't. The video game blocking. Look at that. He actually got it blocked. But he want to tell you something. You ain't no expert, man. You's a joke. You are a joke. And just so everybody say that I'm picking on them too. Hold on a sec. We're back all the way out so we can start again. Over here to the search. Oh, you're not gonna do it, huh? Oh, you wrong for that. All right, back out. Come in again. There we go. I caught a little bit of his video. I didn't mean to, but I did. I believe it was on the live stream. He shot a video today. And let me be fair, once again, he's in 720p. I'm sorry. That looks like crack. That looks like crack. I'm sorry, Mr. Burns. You want somebody to pay $400 for that? That looks like crack. He got an entitled ambient office light and no match for our USD compatible. It ain't. It's tearing it up. That looks terrible. That looks terrible. Your buddies keep coming, that's why. Tell you and Crow followers to stop coming. You and your crew are stroking the fire. I've been wanting to leave y'all alone, but y'all keep poking the fire. I can tell you right now, it looks like crap. You can't say I'm a Kinder Bird lover. That looks awful. I hope it don't look that way in real life. I hope it is his phone. Because that looks terrible. That looks totally washed out. I still see some color. Yeah, but you can't see nothing. It's too dark and it don't look right. You'd be better off putting the sheet behind your screen. But that looks terrible. But it's doable. For free, it's doable. Will he charging $400 for a gallon of paint? Nah. For free. But it ain't much better than what I got. All you gotta do is tell your buddy stop coming around. As you can see, I'm fan honest. I mean, I will put this. If this is the best that this can do, I will put it up against my blue bed sheet. Let me go to my channel here. I'll put myself on blast. I made a video to y'all. I think my little $20 Epson. Let me make sure, because I know you. Make sure it's on HD. All right, it's on 2K. That's good enough. 2K is good enough. See it go to 4. 2K is good enough. But I put my white screen with a bed sheet up against that, and it don't look fake. You get some color. Even the screen by itself shows more detail. I'll put myself on blast. Even though it's a light right there, at the bottom of it and in the center of it, the light dead center, I can still make out with that screen say better than that mess I just showed you. You can hate on me all you want. Oh, hey, this is my video. I ain't got to mute it. Hold on. That's my video. I need that volume window all the way up. Just play the photo. And we ain't got to worry about it. Told me to open the folder. There's my homemade music folder. I just asked the question. Is this viewable? Is that viewable? We got a light right directly in the center of the screen. But is that viewable? Light directly in the center of the screen. It still looks better than that crap I just asked the question. Is that viewable? If you had to have the lights on, could you still see the TV? On, could you watch that? You now, I don't know and you needed the right how much light the phone is adding, but I'm looking through the screen on the phone had you on hold to see what you're saying. And could you look at that? What I see in person is better. To be honest with you. So I'll walk up again, and then we'll turn the light on. Keep in mind there's only 2 lights in the front. You can see it got brighter because we're right underneath the light. We are right underneath the light. All people talk about they got well-lit environments. We standing right underneath of a bright light. Not to mention, we got the light from the projector right here that's going to the ceiling. So that's shooting straight up, which is adding. So I'll try to walk away from it. Can I escape the light? No, you can't escape it. This is $20. That is a Epson 485W. Brightlink 485W. Is that viewable? If you had to have the lights on and you still wanted to watch TV, is that viewable? Is that viewable? I still ask the question. Now, we'll turn the light off. That's what the lights are. We'll turn the light back on. I don't go by words. I go by action. Is it viewable? If I don't catch nothing coming at me, I won't throw nothing back. Could you deal with that? I ain't even mention y'all. Can we look at it from an angle? But they came in my chat last night in the software. Danny hotspot. While I was in the market again. They won't do it when I'm outside. You know, I tear them up. They wait till I'm in the market. I ain't gonna make a fool out of myself. Watch it get bright. I'm going over, look at, I'm over top of the projector right now. That phone? It's shooting up. I'm directly over top of it. If I got the light on and I'm in the kitchen, can I see the screen? Can you see the screen? Look at that. They tell you gotta have paint. Can you see the elephant? Is that viewable? You turn the light off. Can you see it? I'm just asking the question. Is Danny hotspot. Oh, now, I'm back in the kitchen. Look at that. Do you see any hotspot? $20. $20. I'll try a different light. Okay. It's good enough for me. I'll put that light on behind me. Put them both on. We got this bright light on. We got these two lights. How the ceiling look? It got a light right in the center of the screen. How's it holding up? I can still make it out. It's washed out, but I can still make out the screen. Well, check out the front. Look at that. And I'm walking across the room. We got 3 powerful lights on. You're walking across. I don't know how it's looking at y'all. I'm off to the side here. Now we got this bright light on. I'm gonna turn this off. That blue sheet is absorbing the ambient light. You can see it hanging out right there in the corner. You can see it hanging right there. That's that blue sheet. It's underneath 2 screens. Why do I have 2 screens? Because the whites had a blue tint on them. So the bulb was going up. That's what the problem was. The bulb was going up. So I didn't even need to come in there and check that day. The bulb was going up in the other projector. You said, well, I keep coming back to the vomit to eat it back up. I'm trying to move. We standing right underneath the light. That's all, honestly. You said you'll make a post on your channel. You got your kids here tonight. You'll probably ask folks not to bother you. That be enough. Yeah, if I don't see anything, I won't. Like I said, don't need your screen paint. Y'all been jumping the leak of Mary J. Said the nutshell right there. Don't keep coming back to the vomit. And I sat there and you and Crow came in Saturday. Y'all were blocking the sun off. I said, I'm not going to say anything about y'all anymore. The sun can come in. Hey, right back. I was good. But I want to know. They were right back. How come nobody had any comments? I had a video. You had somebody comment on a 4K Kodak that I was gonna put out about y'all. We used Saturday night the H.265. I didn't put it up. I went online and looked. The H.265 is a newer Kodak, but it requires more video processing power and more resources. So maybe that's why it's taking it so long. So we're gonna try H.264. Wait a minute. I'm getting down on the keyboard, hold on. Come on now. He was just get hit like this. Come on. About stop coming back to the vomit. I'm showing my video now. I'm not talking about y'all. Come on. But then you see Truth Seeker trying to stir it up. We'll turn the light back on. And you trying to see much difference. Kenny. I just put Kenny on blast. Look at that. See what's difference? Y'all don't have to ball to put each other on blast. If I was this buddy, this how you get a song. Let's get it. Come on now. You do what you want to say. I would watch that image all day. I would watch this image all day, then watch what the crap we were just looking at. Let me go back.
We're going to have a projector in the background. I want people walking in front of it.
All day. Then look at this. The heck is that? What the heck is that? He think it look good. That's a scary part. He can get mad all he wants. God done, I'm telling the truth. I'm not gonna lie to my people. Look how you can't even see the words. Look how dim that is. Now y'all supposed to be on him. Why ain't nobody on him? Y'all sitting there talking about how bad this screen is. Why y'all ain't on it? I hadn't watched him in days, but this came up on the main screen. I said, "Oh my God, who is that?" I thought it was one of y'all. I thought it was one of y'all videos. I said, "No, it's Gilbert." You had to be up on it to be able to make it out. Who's gonna sit that close to the screen? Look how dark it is. Now you said the camera make it lighter. So how dark is it in real life? And people pay money for that. And I'm being honest. That looks terrible. Some of you say, well, I can make out the red. You supposed to make out the whole image. Now you're going to walk back and turn the light out. Look better with the light up. But all screens look good with the light up. My birthday next month. And see, Silent Wait? Do you see? And yep. And see, people, that's my point. Did you hear him to ask Truth Seeker to stop? He see Truth Seeker keep going. He bailed. He bailed. He bailed. So, Truth Seeker, I'm going to do what Silent Wait 5 ain't man enough to do. Goodbye, sir. He ain't man enough to do it. I'd do it for him. He ain't man enough to tell you stop. So I got to stop you. I can go for some music. Personally. I go to the bathroom. I know that. I'm gonna pick a song at random. I don't know what song that is. Pick it at random.
Yeah, this for Daryl, now you know. I said, now you know.
It had to be that
the
one.
one-man
Whatever.
show, the human orchestra.
That make y'all go to the
Dark
bathroom.
House, and I'm feeling down, yo. So let me just get to it.
And when I come back,
I'm
you see me
feeling
down to 2 or
down
3 people.
as I write this song. I'm confused. I don't know where I belong. It's like I'm stuck in between generations. I never fit in. Yo, it's frustrating. I'm a lone wolf standing alone. Always pointing on attack because I don't get high. You think I'm whack because I'm a punk because I don't get drunk. I'm considered weak because I don't run the street. I reject because I treat people with respect. I chump because I don't put my problem on society. Or blame the man for not hiring me. Or my parents for not being rich enough for not being there. Sorry, life's too short to feel sorry for myself. I want to change the world, not blame the world. Misery, love company. I don't want to lose it to come for me. The thug life is a new slavery. Men killing men, women having that's what they do. Girls fighting over guys that ain't trying to do nothing to get a job. I pass you every day, bumming on the corners. Around the way, I'm feeling down, yo, cause nothing ever goes right. This is the same old story, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might, but the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might, but the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo, nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might, but the future was like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing in life ever goes right. Night after night, I talk with all my might. But in other words, I keep chasing skirts in the end. I get hurt, but undaunted. I keep looking day after day. I keep looking for the special mate. She's out there somewhere lurking. I keep returning on the tongue, but in the end, I always get harmed or taken for granted. Whether I take it fast or slow, I realize now that all women are hoes. Money grabbing, backstabbing, useless, unappreciative, lazy with 2 or more kids. Take, never one to get. I'm feeling down. Nothing ever goes right. Night after night, night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing life ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future was like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing life ever goes right. It's the same old story. Night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing life ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing life ever goes right. I'm feeling the same down, old yo. Story. Night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing life ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. I'm not old. Stop telling me that. I'm not dumb enough to fall into the trap or praising criminals in my raps. I don't care about what's that's a cop out. You can't sacrifice your morals. That's selling out. And selling out is what hip hop is all about. And if you hustle, then you cheat. If you steal, then you cheat. You see, if you have to cheat to make it on the streets, then your butt is weak. You're sorry, a scrub, a loser, a bump. And if you're locked up to that, and if you look up to that, then you're dumb. You won't make the effort to do right. But you hang out on the corner all night living in fear. But you can't show it, making easy money, but you blow it on fast cars and loose girls who couldn't care less about you. And the boys in your crew couldn't care less. If you die tomorrow, I don't feel your sorrow. I'm feeling down, yo, cause nothing in life ever goes right. Come on, all my might. But the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing in life ever goes right. It's the same old story. But you after the night, I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing in life ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing in life ever goes right. It's the same old story. Night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing in life ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future looks like. Now, yo, nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story. Night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story. Night after night. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. That's how it's all my might. But the future looks like. I'm feeling down, yo. Nothing like ever goes right. It's the same old story. Night after night. I don't hate the player. I don't care for the game. I'm just trying to understand it on the outside. I'm looking and I grew up sheltered. In a different world, I'm stuck in the middle. Too much attitude to be a walk off. Too much sense to be a smoke. I can't be the only one out there. Can I? Can I be the only one out there? You
I bet you won't.
I'm tired of feeling.
I bet you that.
Sometimes up, sometimes down. Sometimes you feel level to the ground. Yo, sucker.
You follow me, you come to the worst places and the best places in Baltimore. I ain't afraid to go to none of them. I take everybody everywhere. And we go with 2 cameras. You don't think people don't feel some kind of way? But we don't give them a reason to say anything. That's why they don't. We carry ourselves respectably. We don't give people a reason to feel threatened. We don't try to go somewhere and impose our will. But you thought that you were going to frighten me by putting my address. You know how many times I've said my address out loud? You know how many times I said my phone number out loud? I've never had not one person visit me. I've never had not one person call me. Why would you be any different? But you put that in there. See, I told you, I wait. Then I get you. You typed several times. Open up a porno folder. You live. I'm live. Actually, you're not live. I don't think you had the balls to go live. I'm live. I'm showing you my screen. Not showing you what I want you to see. I'm showing everything. I was showing that Google chat. I don't deal with them people that much anymore. I could care less if we did troll them. I could care less. But I thought about it and I said, it's not fair. Some people might see the names and start picking on them people. I said, you know, I'm going to take it down. I'm going to change the screen. All I wanted was something I had all along. I feel like Dorothy and the Wiz. What she was searching for as she was going through her adventures in the merry old land of Oz, she already had it. She didn't need anything. She already had it. My screen was fine. The projector bulb was going up. My screen was fine. And the fact that I don't have to have that black ring around my screen to make it look phony, make it look fake, I'm glad I don't have to. I'm glad that I could have a white screen that show all the colors. Because to be honest, I could take 4 pieces of tape and go get some black cardboard and put it over top of them lights. I ain't got no problem at all. But I don't have to. Unfortunate. Now I figured out how to protect the screen. Sun don't go down to 8:30. But if you notice, the door is open, but it's not sunny in here. Why ain't it sunny in here? I protected my screen. It has another benefit that I wasn't expecting. By me having that thermal screen up there, it keeps the air in, but I still get about a foot of fresh air at the bottom. So fresh air does come in. But also, it's keeping the bugs out. I got all these zappers in here because I'm used to zapping away at the bug because when the wind blow hard, that mesh screen that I put up, it blow it wide open. But it's having a hard time with that thermal. That thermal screen got some weight to it. It can't push it around like it wants to. It got to blow really hard. I think I've only had to go close it. How long it been? It's been over a week since we went to Walmart. I've only had to close it maybe 2 or 3 times. Well, I was closing it every 10 minutes. The wind was blowing so hard. But the door's always open. I got a fan right here that's a sound you hear. There's a fan right here. You got fresh air coming from the left, and you got a fan blowing on the right. And I got the air on. I'm actually kind of cold right now. I might turn the air off. But somebody said, man, it must be hot in there. Why would it be hot? Why would it be hot? The vents for the epson are right here, and the bulb is right here. And the fan for the Promethean is right here. And I can put my hand there and I can feel it blowing. It's so cool in here that even though I'm sitting 2 feet from it directly, I don't feel the heat. But people just say stuff out their mouth without thinking. And that's the problem. We say stuff without thinking. Whatever comes to mind, we say. We just say whatever comes to mind. If I could do life over again, would I change it? Yes, I would. If I could go back and start over and never leave God again. Yes, I would. Like I said, got rid of the troll, numbers dropped. Got rid of the troll, the numbers dropped. That's somebody that's hurting. That guy's hurting. But who hurting him? He's so gung-ho. You don't see me going into people's chats unless it's something important. Much less see me typing like crazy. I had to really be ticked off at you to type like crazy. I say what I gotta say one time, and I'm done. It's people that gotta hold on to something and try to ride it. They have to keep saying it over and over again. That's all they got. They don't have nothing better. And then they start reaching for stuff. That's a sign of weakness. I think you're weak. Truth Seeker is saying that silent coming in here was a sign of weakness. But him knowing that he wanted to stop, and yet he kept going, that's a sign that Truth Seeker is weak. That's a bigger sign. You're the weak one. You want to keep putting that man in something that you know he don't want because you want it to keep going. Do you pay his bills? Do you donate? What are you doing for him that you want to keep pushing him into something he don't want to be involved in? I'm just asking the question. The stuff that you typed, I'm glad that I got that block on there. If y'all would see the stuff that I hid, the stuff that he typed was so desperate and the same thing over and over again. It's sad, but people like that are out there. They hurt and they want to hurt other people. They deal with their hurting by hurting others. It makes them feel good, but it don't last long. That's why they gotta keep coming. It's like an addict. What makes a person an addict? I've known people who smoked crack and never got hooked. I've known people that were functioning alcoholics. I've known people who've done heroin and went to work. It's when you get to the point that you need that drug more than anything else. When you need that feeling because you're not getting it from anywhere else. You think the more you take of this drug, the better you're going to feel. Because your body builds a tolerance. You build a tolerance up. The same way you got a troll that go to every chat they can to try to start something. Because they need to talk about somebody. They don't want to look at themselves. I've looked at myself in the mirror. I can do a lot better, and every day I'm trying. I can do a lot better. Every day I'm trying. I could do better. I could be better. But I'm blessed. Because some people can't do better. I fight every day to keep my vision and to keep my legs. I don't have to go out there and get on that bike. But I do. I don't have to walk around that market. But I do. Because I really believe that little bit of exercise puts more days on my life than me just sitting and doing nothing. I can lay in that bed all day and not do nothing. But I get up and walk around. There's so many gadgets in here, it's ridiculous. But I try to keep the floor clean. Somebody could put me on the hoarders, but I won't stack up stuff that deep. That's why I'll be throwing stuff away. Like, what are you throwing it away for? I don't want to be no hoarder. Trying to hold on to something that don't work no more. It was killing me not throw that project in the trash can. But now we're going to put a bulb in there. If you only feel good when you see somebody else doing bad, there's something wrong with you. And if you only feel good when you're putting somebody else down, there's something wrong with you. I have to go pray about some of the things I said today. I had to pray last night. Some of the things that I said. Do you pray and ask forgiveness? Or do you just go, oh, they deserved it? I was justified. I've said it on many occasions. I'm sorry I ever came into that chat that asked them for anything. I'm sorry that I ever made a video. Said it several times. And yet, like the Doug going to vomit. Because most of the cowards come in under fake accounts. How do I know? It's not one of them two. What made me go? Yesterday in the chat, somebody said, something. Don't you make fun of my setup. Whose setup did I make fun of? So, if you said my, it had to be either cross out. It had to be one or the other. How do I know which one? I don't. So I attack both. And that's what I did. But I hadn't attacked any of that people's setup. I hadn't attacked Kenneth Bird setup. They said my. What am I to infer? They said my. It wasn't Alejandro. He got the courage to come on the Israel account. True Seeker has sales. The dude that was in here earlier, he had subs on his account. What was I supposed to sing? He said, my setup. I haven't seen any of their setups. They troll accounts. Who set up what I've seen? That's why I had to attack both. And that's what we did. We attacked both. Didn't know which one. Guilty by association. You associate with them trolls. You see what they do. You said you wanted to leave it alone last week. Your trolls ain't want to leave it alone. So we're going to leave Silent Wait and Crow. We're going to leave them be because we don't need them for content. I think it would be some good content if I learned how to change the bug. I think we're going to get the bug. The next time we go out, we have to go out, I'm trying to think of the next time we have to go out. We got plenty of food. I don't need anything. We probably going to run out of sodas. But we have an appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna have to, now see, I should have done that when I was at the store yesterday. But I wasn't expecting them to have that many. They normally only have 5 or 6, and I got 15 of them. I wasn't expecting them to have that many of the pouches, and I'm glad I got them. But now, got a cabinet full. We ain't got to worry about them for the rest of the month, so that's good. So I'm gonna go put some money on a card. We might do it tomorrow or Thursday. I'll put some more money on the card, and we can go ahead and order that bub. And I'll do that for my birthday. I'll go ahead and change the bub. Now, we have another one of these for the ceiling. We actually have 2. We have a PRM35, and then we have another PRM45A. That 45A has a new bub, so we're not gonna need to change that for a while. But if they offer the bub, once I do it one time, I know it'll be easy. Once I get through it the first time, it's gonna be like when you ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like nothing. But I know I might need to get some gloves, and I might have to get a screwdriver set. Because even as I'm looking at the bub on this 485, and yes, it's a 485, not a 695, so it's lesser. It's a lesser projector. It's still doing pretty good, to be honest with you. But it's a lesser projector. But it's still doing the same resolution. But I know the other one is better. A lot better. And let me I can have the video games on both screens. But when I put the Promethean and the Epson on the same HDMI port on the back of the PC, the Promethean dominates. Its sound driver dominates the sound driver of the Epson one. Vanish. It don't even show up in the computer. And I can't control the volume. If I put the video game on the ceiling right now, I can't control the volume. So that means I can only play it during the day. I can't control it through the PC. And it doesn't have a control for volume. It doesn't have speakers. Promethean doesn't have speakers. So it doesn't have. Whatever sound come out of there is the sound that come out of there. And like I said, the video game goes into the HDMI port raw. It doesn't go through the PC. If anybody know how to make it go through the PC, that would be the easiest way. Is there a way to make HDMI go into a PC and then come out HDMI? Anybody know how to do that? Is there like a USB port or a display port or something that take it in? Is there something that'll take it in and then let me send it out? I know that in the old days, people used to use the, what you call them? Do I have one? Hold on. Still got one of them cords. Yeah, in the old days, they used these. And see what you do is you take the audio, the audio right and left, and take the video, and then you stick it in the jack, and it will bring the audio in. But that's it. I can do that on a projector, but how would I get it to go on the PC? And plus, I would need a HDMI receiver on one side, not these. Well, I got these in my hand. For those that don't understand the difference between Dolby Atmos for theater and Dolby Atmos for headphones, this is a good example. This is your right. This is, well, let's switch them. I like this. The red is the right, and the white is the left, right? And you will put these in your head, right? If you have a Dolby Atmos theater, you will put your speakers in the same way you would do a 5.1 or 7.1. The speakers will be around you. So the same way this is in your ears, it's creating a field around you. Or you can sit in the middle of some speakers and create a field around you. The difference between the theater and the Dolby Atmos for headphones is the theater moves the sounds to different speakers to give you the illusion that something's going on. Well, when you use Dolby Atmos for headphones, if it's on your cell phone or whatever you're using, you got your earbuds, whatever, what you're doing is you're putting that same field around you, except it ain't got to be physically around you. It's just in one ear and out the other, creating a field. The sounds move around inside the speaker rather than moving to an individual speaker. They move around inside because one's in one ear and one's in the other ear, and you in that field, you in that circle. In that 3D atmosphere, they can move the sounds around. The software does it. It doesn't matter what kind of headphones you have. The cheapest to the fanciest. The software moves the sounds around in your head that make you think something coming from behind, something coming up, something coming down. It does it by using your two eardrums and your brain. The same way you know a sound coming from up there because your brain hears it and figures out the sound coming from up there. They use the same technique. It's just a different technique. Not the one's better than the other. That's a different technique. Different technique. Now, like I say, on the back of my 5.1, I have the independent jacks for the subwoofer and the center speaker. I got a separate jack for the front and right speakers. I got a separate jack for the rear speakers. And we use all of them. All of them are used and connected. So, but I have two extra speakers at the back. Actually, wait a minute. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 Logitech speakers. And they set up for 5.1. Whether it's Dolby Digital, whether it's BTX. But we also have 2 slots on the back for these. We also have 2 slots for these. Some of you would say, well, what's so special about having, if you're using the 5.1 surround, what's so special about using the stereo? Well, suppose your system doesn't use jacks and you don't have a sense to get converters. or you don't want to be bothered with it. All you got to do is just use the right and left. The sound will still come. Your right and left are still going to play the front. Your center will still do the vocals. The subwoofer will just go along. That's why you see in some of them tests, the subwoofer didn't show up. Sometimes it did. The ones in the back. The ones in the back, they reverse the sound. They make you think you have surround sound. If you're watching something that's not in Dolby anything or DTS anything, that's just stereo. But if you put on your auxiliary or matrix mode, your system will try to simulate and change the sound as if it was a 5.1 audio stream. And some people got to realize, just having Dolby Atmos, if you're not playing something in Dolby Atmos, it's useless. It's like having something 4K and playing it on something lesser. All you're doing is making your device work harder and try to figure out what to get rid of and what to keep. Well, it's software in Adobe SS app that's on the computer that tries to figure out where the sound's supposed to go, how to maneuver it in the field. Trying to maneuver it inside the field that make you think that it's going other places when it's not. If you're using a home theater, it's physically trying to figure out, they belong in the front, should it be both fronts together? One front by itself, should it just be the rear? Should we start on this side of the rear and work our way across? It's constantly figuring that out. But if you're watching something that's not in Dolby Atmos, you're not getting Dolby Atmos. You're getting Matrix. You're getting Matrix. You're getting a form of surround sound, but it's not the intended. So instead of the sound going to the speaker, it's supposed to. Sound goes to every speaker. And the software tries to mimic as if it wasn't going to every speaker, but to one. So it'll shift the sound up on top of the speaker. It's supposed to be over here. It's supposed to be below. It shift the sound below. Supposed to be to the left. It pan all the sound to the left. Supposed to be to the right. It tries to pan sound to the right of each speaker. So as long as you in between two, you're going to get that surround sound. As long as you in between. When you step out. But as long as you in between, you'll be good to go. As long as your ears are in between the two speakers, you'll get that effect. That's all I was saying. There was no need to have no big Buddha high. But the same way I was testing the 4K today. Actually, our first test was 8K. It did it, but it stuttered. Man, it stuttered. But we did 8K. And I was on private. And somehow, when I came back for the second test, we still had the 8K, but we had brought it down to 4K. It still hiccuped. First, we were doing straight 8K. Then we came back again. And I tried 5K, and it had 5K downscaled to 4K, and then we sent YouTube 4K, and YouTube was still going at 2K. It was at that time. You can only use, you know how when you set up a show, set up a live stream, you can only try twice, or you need a new key. And what happened was when I got the new key, even though I was using the same titles, because it was an old title I was using. I didn't make up a new title. It was an old title. That was a video, of course, that had Ed Crow in it. No, it had Ed Fallon in it. That was the video I made to him. I thought it was on private. You hear me say, I thought I was on private. I said, well, done now. I might as well keep going. And we didn't. So I said, well, it won't let us do. It kept putting it up as 2K. So I said, well, you got a choice. Try to find an old copy of an old 24 or under OBS, or it's doing 2K with no problem. Keep doing it 2K. Why are you fighting it? You don't have a device that can display 4K. Most of the people that watch, you don't have a device that can play 4K. Why are you killing yourself? And so we came back. And let me see. Here we get some music.
Yeah, yo, this is Bro Dead Row. Here I go again. I know you suckers grown when I grab the microphone. Yeah.
Let's go back to the OBS.
Can you feel that? Can you feel that?
We ain't dropped that one frame.
Bros, hurting my foes, working your
That's
blood. I
very
can't count how
important
many
when you
graves
record.
I dug. You need a calculator to total the amount of the punks I take out
It's
daily.
okay
You
to
gotta be
drop a
lazy
couple
like
of
Beatles, Belly, Dirty Dancing like Swayze, Jay-Z or whatever. You couldn't pay me to sound like what? Get down like what? You chumps can lick my butt, y'all go nuts when you hear my voice. Get with me or forget me. Make it to you don't treat me as a villain. That ladies, I'm feeling, busting through late text. I'm spilling semen, yeah, I see you suckers running. Girls coming, better take out of my house, cup your hands for one man, bambo wise guy who gets you high with my whispery technique. I keep my own beat, putting haters to sleep with my musical hypnotic, never robotic, never repetitive, never deceptive, always receptive. Your girl I slept with, your sister I crept with, but your mom was the best hit. Yo, you suckers grown when I grab a microphone.
0%.
Yo, I make you shiver, quiver with the sound I deliver.
You didn't lose them at the right time.
Yeah.
And if you
One day brothers will be coming around, begging God, please put me down. Let me freak one of those beats. I'm expecting technique, originality is a quality that DJs lack. Please let me get one of your tracks. See, that's my future, but to me that's a hobby. That's why you can't bribe me. You can't buy me. Got static, then try me. You can beat me, I'll delete thee. You flex, but you can't beat me. I bring my Casio to the corner, perform for you. In front of your friends, the local prison, I don't care if the crowd is hostile. Vibes, however, there are problems with even the hardcore fans. We'll clap their hands, nod their heads. My style spreads like DDT. Expose on you like TNT. I invite you, I delight in striking you all over. Bring your rabbits, put your fully clover. Where your lucky draws, but I see your weaknesses, I see your flaws. This one impress your boys, but I'm coming to win. I'm bringing the noise, I got your spot on lock. I'm rocking your block tight with the cops. I'm not looking over my shoulder, but I'm bringing swinging beats and lurks. Like a boulder, you cruise, so get down the river. I made them shiver with the style I deliver. You suckers grown when I grab a microphone. Yo, I make them shiver with the sound I deliver. Yo, you suckers grown moan when I grab a microphone, so cop this, you can't stop this, I got issues. You suckers are soft like till you step up so I can dish it. By the way, your girl don't miss you, not since she's been fond about these niggas. She won't leave, she just lingers around my place, won't stay out of my face. Moving on, keep BET warm, because I'm coming in a black Hummer. Like Jesus, you don't know when I'm gonna descend you. Stop me thinking, get you block me, never, my friend. When I take over, your careers will be over and done with. You're not legit, so why not quit? Before you get your skull, crack your cone, get your mom, smack your kid slap. Reach upon a right joke. Tonight, let there be no doubt. Get the body bad, cause it's lights out. Yo, I make them shiver, quiver with the sound I deliver. Yeah, you suckers grown moan when I grab the microphone. Yo, I make them shiver, quiver with the sound I deliver. Yeah, you suckers grown moan when I grab the microphone. Rodero, the one-man show. And like I say, like I always say, every day I pick up the paper, I read the obituaries about you first. Half y'all got one foot in the grave, other in the system. You don't want to listen? Fine, don't start bitching when you get locked up. And hey, your style sucks. So you can take that old thug image down to the football line and get run over by power scrimmers. I ain't with it. I'm out. Rodero, the one-man show, the master of ceremonies. Suckers.
But I never played it, so I can't know what it's called. That's a shame I got that many songs. I don't see the song. I thought it was called Damn Shame. There it is right there. 2 songs up from Where's Holly. Ain't that something? I had to remember the name of the song. Isn't that sad I got that many songs I got to remember the name of it?
Rodero, the one-man show. And if you didn't know, you really gonna know now, because I'm about to put it down. My brother unlike no other. Yo, don't hate, appreciate. Get in my way, you all have to dominate. Cause I bring the truth, I stick to my roots. I ain't trying to sound hard. I know the things I say.
I love you to do different beats and change the melodies.
So, get
each beat.
Yo. By feeding you knowledge through your cerebral membrane, don't know what that means. Now that's a damn shame. I'm bringing you a fact to put you back on track. Yo, you been derailed, brainwashed, drugged to jail. Just stop looking, listen before you start dissing. You wishing you could sound like me. Your freestyle can't drown out me. I got something to say, don't like it, but that's okay. It's not for you, then. I'll pour you, step to me and I'll floor you. I speak clearly, I want you to hear me. How you doing? What's going on? I don't care. I'm just being polite, now I just have to defeat. I know you think it's tight. Yo, I'm gifted. I'm a musical wizard. Believe you sucker shit. I don't know why you feel the urge to challenge your brother with natural talent and abundance. Why do you rather chance your opportunity to improve the community? Instead you broken our unity, singing that crap. Then you got to know to try to rap, bragging about your escapades. Take your ass to church and go get saved. Not by a rebel, you had to straight to hell in the hand basket. I just go to a pastor who will visit your casket. Not many. They're either in a cellar or in their own grave. It's not my fault you can't behave. The Europeans here are savages. You're proving them right from the police blotter. Every night, you traded in one chain for another. Disappointing your mother. Selling death to your brother. Yo, I'm feeding you knowledge because it's cerebral and brain. Don't know what that means. But that's a damn shame. I'm looking the fact to put you on track. If you've been derailed, brainwashed, drugged, or jailed. I do what I want to do. I say with me, the beast that my face in heaven is already here. Working on my legacy here. I stand alone without fear. I can't condone what's going on. My people are doing wrong and I'm reaching them through this microphone. Y'all been sinister, and I'm here to minister you through my music. My talent is God-given, and I'm using it to make a difference. This is how I give back. I don't need to stack dirty money to feel like a man or knock up a cheap woman. That's to prove I can. I don't need a fancy car. I don't need to be seen in the bars, the clubs. I don't need you sucker to show me love. I don't want admiration. I'm trying to wake up this nation. So I'm attacking through my rap, and the pen is mightier than a sword. A strong black nation is the only reward I'm looking for. Don't agree. Well, there's a door. You exit, a fresh prospect enters a new mind to awaken. I stay real while you all are faking. Just take care of them babies you making. I'm feeding you knowledge so you sleep them in brains. Don't know what that means. No, that's a damn shame. I'm bringing you the facts to put you back on track. Yeah, you've been derailed, brainwashed, drugs, or jail. I've been a true and poetic rhyme without the suit. Forgive me an extra hand. I'm talking about improving the black man. To my fellow blacks who stay on track, big up. I'm feeling you rough. Yo, toughen up. Us righteous brothers don't get enough props. Overshadowed up by those that are jailed or get shot. Using pity to take over our cities. All we need to band together and rule the country forever. It's a lot more of us than there are of them. It's time for Isaac's son to school Shem. Don't get it? See, that's my point. Pick up that Bible and put down that joint. Because I'm feeding you knowledge like a cerebral membrane. Don't know what that means. No, that's a damn shame. I'm bringing you the facts to put you back on track. You've been the real brainwashed, drugs to jail. Yo, I'm feeding you knowledge like a cerebral membrane. Don't know what that means. No, that's a damn shame. I'm feeding you knowledge like a cerebral membrane. Don't know what that means. No, that's a damn shame. Rodero, the one-man show. I keep rocking year after year. Keep bringing the same message, just a little differently each time.
Some people say that my style is too raw. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to wake you up. It's supposed to make you listen. I ain't trying to entertain you. I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to make you alert. There was a lot of knowledge in that song. And I say the words so you can understand them. I don't try and say them too fast. I don't try and say them too slow. Sometimes I go against the beat. I want the words. The words is the most important thing. Are you saying something? Are you trying to improve your community with your lyrics? There was plenty of knowledge in that song. But people hear what they want to hear. Oh, you need to get a beat machine. Oh, you need to do this, do that. What about the words to the song? They were all right, but you know, see, they don't want to hear. People hear what they want to hear. And that's why there ain't no progress. People hear what they want to hear. And just their service. Sometimes people just hear what they want to hear. I wasn't expecting to be live today, but we have been live for a while. This was not expected. But you never know. Never know. When I come live, I don't know what I'm going to do. How you know what I'm doing. That's why you should always come by and take a peek. If there's something you don't like, move on to something else. What? You should always take a peek. But then you're going to say, oh, I missed it. Even though I got live chat replay on, sometimes the chat don't come back. Look, I wonder what everybody was saying while he was doing that. You can't see it. You cannot see it. I know one song I messed up at the end. And all the young boy kept saying was, I didn't like the end. I said, did you hear what I said? He said, yeah. I said, what did I say? He couldn't tell me nothing good I said. But you can remember that I messed up at the end. So that means you was waiting for me, hoping that I messed up so you would have something to say. And all you remembered, even though I do it in poet form, I don't do it in rap form. I don't do it in hip-hop form. I say the lyrics nice and slow so your brain can digest them. He couldn't tell me nothing that I said, other than I messed up at the end. So you were just hoping for me to have a word not rhyme or have a beat skip, or he said, I don't like what you said at the end. But couldn't tell me what I said in the middle, couldn't tell me what I said at the beginning, but he can tell me I didn't like what you said at the end. What song am I talking about? It's called Slick Sheet. You know what word I meant?
Yeah. Rodero, the one man show. The originator,
But it's called Slick
the MC Dominator. Been rocking since 1978. That's why I don't change my style. Don't question, don't debate. Cause you might get chopped down if you can't deal with this thing. I've been around way too long, I come way too strong. I don't talk about that BS. Weed, smoking, and excess. That's bullcrap. I come at you real, man to man, mano a mano. That's why I know you'll never be able to stop this flow. Let's get to it. Yo. I do a power from the sun spraying out like a machine gun. I'm hotter than a volcano, calling your brain cell, you're gonna need Drano. I rip you one on big contenders, chop you up and put it through a blender. Make it run back to the ghetto or dress back to slender. So stay local, work on your vocals. You couldn't see my style with a pair of bifocals, much less match wit. I hate you with so much shit that you'll forget why you came. So back up before I slap you up. There ain't no shame losing to a pioneer who shows no fear. Year after year I keep on rocking, there ain't no stopping this. I know you're copying this, but you can't get it, not yet. But the facts I bring you won't forget. So I keep my head in the cloud. That's how I go with a loud temptation through the street. It surrounds me, it hounds me, pounds me. But this thug stuff can't drown me. I'm too damn strong on the inside. That's why I strive to be better than the next man. I know you can't understand, relate, but you just hate. Yo, those that buck up get shut up with the quickness. Yo, don't bring that slick shit. Those that buck up get shut up with the quickness. Yo, don't bring that slick shit. Yo, I flow just like a river, making you suffer, shiver, and shake. I break like a break dancer, stalking them teeth like a panther, eating your ashes like cancer. I'm a serial killer, more gory than a Stephen King thriller. I take souls, I snatch hearts, pick my foes apart like Tyson. Forget that Wu Kung Fu. I'm the one slicing and dicing those that buck up and shut up with the quickness. So don't try that slick shit, you can't hang with this. So nod your head or wind up brain dead, keep doing what you want. Fling that dope, project cars, flash your cash to the duty box, continue your ghetto wars. But I'm waiting, I'm baiting a trap because none of that crap can help your ass rap, and that's a fact. You gotta get drunk to flow. You need a buzz to blow. You need your boys to glow. I need no props to put on the show. That's my moniker. I'm over here on a $6 million man. What? I'm colder than Steve Austin. What? You suckers on flossing. Except for me, wind up in the car for 6 feet deep with the creepy crawlers. You wanna be bars. When I wanna laugh, that's when I call your ass. Yo, those that buck up get shut up. Yo, those that buck up get shut up with the quickness. Don't come around here with that slick shit. Rodero. Last verse is coming up. Yo, I don't need to rehearse. This is the last verse in analog. I'm not into digital. I'm into getting physical. Born and bred on the west side. The east side is where I reside. Which is better? I don't have a preference. What's the difference? People are people. Things change. Some things always stay the same. The game's gonna bang, hoes gonna hook, the cops gonna book the same old crook. Brothers never get out the revolving door of the pen. It's an eyesore to honor citizens who pay to house these no good louses, who sacrifice their life for SUVs, ugly navigators. I ain't hating. I see you at the car wash, then I see you riding a police auction. That's why I don't get it. The street life, I ain't with it. I'd rather have a little something all the time because it's mine to have a big something wind up behind bars or my corpse riding in the trunk of a car. You feel me? I ain't gonna let no one deal me a bad hand. I use my own deck. I protect my neck. Who cares about respect? Who cares about image? I grimace at the thought of just being a prison number, a ward of the state, at the mercy of COs, POs, no longer citizens, but booty bait, a prison inmate. Yo, those that buck up, get shut up. Yo, those that buck up, get shut up. Those that buck up, get shut up with the quickness. I'm coming around here with that weak shit. I talk all shit, ain't saying a damn thing. You rolling through.
Yeah, like this
Solo, bolo. The hell are you talking about? Speak the King's English.
That's the part the young boy didn't like. What the hell are you
I'm
talking
out of here,
about?
bro. Dero.
Man,
I'll bring it to you, man to man. Real.
He didn't like that.
Y'all say y'all want to keep it real.
Couldn't find
but
nothing with the
fake
song to pick out about, but he couldn't. That was part
my
about
rap
it.
that I grew up with.
I don't think he knew what I meant when I said King's English. I'm being honest with you. I don't think he knew what I meant. I made this song, and I know what I was thinking when I made it. As an adult, I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, yo, this
Right.
is Dero.
But I said the truth.
Coming at you something a
And
little different.
I'm
Always got
sorry.
something different. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do is something different. Can you feel that bass line? That piano line. Ah, yeah, here we go. Yo, this is not some vigilante justice.
We did this.
For those
The world
bills,
changed.
legal substance. If I catch it, I'm rubbing you out, taking you out, let there be no doubt. I'm using hate to clean up the streets. One block at a time, someone's got to do it. When I me, when I you, I'm out to rescue the next generation. Separate 10, segregate 10, right from wrong. If you don't belong, I'm running on your carcass like a parade, cascading shots in all directions. A bulletproof vest offers no protection, so it's not the chest I'm aiming for. I'm going to war. Our children are not the future. The parents are. So what we do now determines what our kids will imitate, whether they show love or hate. So for their sake, you criminals have a decision to make. 2 shots and you're dead, or 1 shot point blank to your head. How do you want it?
How do you want it?
How do you want it?
2 shots and you're dead.
Your 2 shots and you're dead, or 1 shot point blank to your head. How do you want it? Your 2 shots and you're dead, or 1 shot point blank to your head. How do you want it? I'll let you decide. Let you die with pride. You step to the wrong brother. Get the black dress ready for your mother. It's like how to hope your casket is picked up. This is the end of the road. It's not paved gold, but lead. I steal. How does it feel to kneel in front of a Glock barrel? I got 3 bullets with your name engraved. You got a one-way trip to the grave. 2 shots and you're dead, or 1 shot point blank to your head. How do you want it? How do you want it? So every man is given a number when he must pass. Nothing lasts forever. Your flesh and my bullets will sever. Where do you want it? In between your lips, in between your hips. Yo, I love this. You've been dissing me for years. Now your parents get to see you die right in front of the eyes. Tell your mama don't cry. They kids don't sigh. They don't rely on you anyway. You make babies for sport. Let's keep on the child support. You've been pushing back doing your people instead of blasting you. Ought to pair you on the church steeple. To make a point, I anoint myself as an executioner. Get the Undertaker. It's time you meet your maker. Yo, all it takes is 2 shots and you're dead, or 1 shot point blank to the head. How do you want it? How do you want it? 2 shots and you're dead, or 1 shot point blank to the head. Tell me, son, how do you want it? How do you want it? Dero, the one-man show. And you don't like this? Too damn bad. Drop it. I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say. And deep down, we all know it's a little vigilante in all of us. We know what's wrong with the world. But it's up to us, our generation, to do something about it. I try and put it off on the next generation. We all need to go out there and clean these streets up. If you take care of the little part in front of your house, if we all do that, this world will be a lot safer place to live. I'm out. Bro,
You
there.
won't have nowhere to hide. You won't have
The
no
one-man
place.
show.
Instead of hiding in your house with the lawn on. Security gates up. We took care of what was in front of our home. Every one of us. There wouldn't be no crime. That song is really raw. But as raw as it is, it tells the truth. Is that the other webcam? Oh, we gotta fix it. Cause it's set up for the 6K. Hold on a sec. We gotta we have to fix it. Where are we at? This the webcam we on? And then no, that's the other webcam. This one. Alright. Gotta go in. Transform. Alright. Now stretch the screen. There we go. And there we go. See? That's how you do that. Stretch the screen. Turn that around a little bit, can't you? That better? A little bit better. All right, everybody. Y'all see I'm looking up at the screen. Well, let me turn around and look at this one. Either or. You know, that song was crass, but it had a good point. If we all took an account of what was in front of our house, if we all took account of what was happening on our blocks, criminals wouldn't have nowhere to go. They wouldn't have nowhere to go. So we literally patrolled our blocks. Just the block you live on. Criminals wouldn't have nowhere to go. Criminals strive because we allow it. The law tells us not to take the law into our own hands. I don't care how big your gang is. Let's just take a block. Let's take a city block with the row homes. Like I'll be showing y'all them little narrow row homes that long. Let's say it's 9 people in every row home. Say it's 25 on one side of the block and 25 on the other side of the block. That's 450 people. That's just one block. How you gonna tell me that a gang of 20 people can run a whole neighborhood? They outnumbered block by block. They outnumbered block. Seriously, they outnumbered. But if those 450 people on each block, I'm talking about a city block now. If those 450 people are passive and don't do anything, then the only thing that people see is those criminals. That's how people can run a whole neighborhood. 30 people can run a whole neighborhood. Nobody opposes them. But if you don't let them do anything on your block, they can't do anything. It's 450 to 25 to 30. 450 to 25 to 30. And if everybody picks something up in their hand, a broom, a bat, a golf club, a table leg, a curtain rod, and go out there and start swinging, 25 to 30 people, and they all not going to be together. Let's just say 15 people. 15 people couldn't take that block. They couldn't take it. But if everybody is scared and hiding in the house, that's how they take it. We give it to them. We say, just don't bother me. Let me come out here and go to work. Let my kids go to school. And, do whatever you want to do. And that's why you got grandma scared to go to the ATM. That's why you got to be scared to walk at night. If we took care of our blocks, no, you wouldn't be. Because the young men that didn't have to be to work early, or the old men, or the middle-aged men, or even the girls, instead of being on the phone or being online on the chats or whatever. I know Miss Johnson come home at midnight. Let me go outside and make sure she make it out her door safely. Miss Johnson will be home safely every day. Because the hooligans would know if I try Miss Johnson, the alert gonna go out and everybody on this block gonna come out here and beat the crap out before the police get here. That's how you stop crime. That's how you stop it. But as long as we ignore it, it's gonna keep growing. It ain't gonna change. Stuff just never did be the same. Everybody hide away. I was a young man. I was trying to get people to get to that mindset. Let's take the city back. Nobody wanted to. Everybody wanted to chase the car, the chains, chase the women, go clubbing. Nobody wanted to do nothing. So now that I'm older and then fell off, I gotta sit here and watch these youths. As a young man, I wanted to try to educate them and try to oppose them. Now, I gotta sit here and just watch. How many of y'all in that same position? All you can do is watch. Ain't nothing else you can do. That's all you can do. It's sad. And the next generation will say the same thing. And the next generation will say the same thing. Pretty soon, we're going to have so many people locked up, we're not going to be able to sustain them. There's going to be more people locked up than on the street. And that's what's sad. It's going to be more people. But as long as people feel sorry for them, as long as people make excuses for them, as long as people are entertained by these demonic people, ain't nothing going to change. All right, y'all, this is Mr. Bo. Let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Those of you that stuck through. Silent Wave 5 and Crow. I will not be looking at your channels. I will not make any more videos unless your trolls keep poking around. They don't have the courage to be themselves so that I can come after them. No, they hide under your arm and put you out there. And then you are the only ones to strike back at, which is unfair. Which is unfair. So, let me get out of here. Y'all have a great night. I'm going to get in here and cook. And what's the day? Tuesday? Oh, yeah, Seth Rollins got beat up by Finn Balor last night. He jumped on his ribs 3 times from elevated places. He got to defend his world championship against Scott Steiner's son. Y'all remember the Steiner brothers? Now y'all know. I'm trying to think. I think he Rick Steiner's son. I know y'all know Scott Steiner. Big Sexy, Big Papa Pump. No, Big Sexy was their names. Big Papa Pump was Scott Steiner. But Rick Steiner, that's where I get the song from. If you don't like me, then bite me. He used to always say that. If you don't like me, then bite me. And that's where I got the song from. So y'all that want to know. But yeah. So let me get in here and cook. I'm gonna watch the wrestling. And I'm gonna clean up. I got a nurse coming. So I'm gonna make sure that I sweep, mop the floor with bleach. Then come back, mop it with detergent. So I'm gonna open that door all the way up and let some air up in here. Even though it's air coming in, Davey went over there and closed it. I don't know why. It ain't all the way though, because I got those dry hose. Oh, I got to do laundry too. I got to wash what I'm wearing, and I got to wash what I had on yesterday. Yeah, we never wear the same. Actually, I did laundry yesterday. When I came back in the house, I did laundry. I wore a different pair of shorts. But I had the same thing that I had on when I went to the doctor's. I just washed it. We just put on different pairs. I couldn't decide between the burgundy or the orange. So we wore the burgundy to the doctor, and then we wore the orange. Like I said, that I hadn't seen the doctor since January. Man, I must have looked a mess in January. But she kept saying, I can't believe you look so, maybe it was the clothes. She said, you look so much smaller. She was just really excited. And she was excited with the numbers. Like right now, I can look up and see I'm at 116 right now. My sugar level is 116. Anything under 130 is good. 140 is okay. 150. If you hadn't ate a meal. If you ate a meal, you don't want to cross 200. But you can, but you don't want to stay there. I think we've only hit 200 maybe 3 times in the past month. We're doing real good. Being able to see it in real time, I'm going to be able to know. Being able to see in real time, it's priceless. I'm going to go ahead and watch me some, I'm going to watch NXT. The wrestling was okay last night. I'm hoping it's better. Oh, I didn't do a review. Oops. My bad, y'all. I didn't do a review on the wrestling. I'll get caught up on it. See, you get people into a habit of watching them, and then they'll watch you every time. You get in the habit of, you bring your own, identity in. And like I said, people trying to get you to do super chats and trying to get you to do this and do that and become members and try and get you to do all these things. When somebody just talk to you and that's it, people like it. They don't feel like they have to belong or have to show their loyalty or allegiance by doing things they don't want to do. So that's why I just try to give a point of view. As somebody who's been watching it since 1982, somebody that used to set up their own little wrestling league. Luckily, nobody never got hurt, but we used to go out there and wrestle, and we found the hard way that it ain't real. We found the hard way. We went to clothesline somebody that didn't go down. We found the hard way. We went to go chop somebody and they didn't flint. We found the hard way. That's how you find out the hard way. You found out. When we body slammed somebody and they got right back up, we said, okay. You know what I'm saying? Suplex somebody, they get right back up. Okay. I said, okay. Found the hard way. All right, y'all. Have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll let you know how the visit go. It's a minute above dark and I'm out. Have a great night, y'all. Peace.